Hey Aquarius, Elsie here to do your reading for the month ahead. Welcome to your energetic check-in for the month ahead. Anything you need to know about this reading will be down below because this is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If this reading does not resonate with you as your sun sign, please go and take a look for your moon and your rising sign. You can find that up in my banner. If you look there up and to the right bottom corner of my banner, you'll find a link there that will take you to a website that will ask you for some information so you can find out what your other signs are. If you are interested in a private reading with me, if you are outside of Canada, please book me over at WISIO, WISIO.com. If you are someone who is in Canada, please email me, elsie@10ofcupstarot.ca. All right, so what are we going to do here today? Well, we're getting close to Valentine's Day, right? Less than a couple weeks away. So we're going to talk about that. And whether you're single, whether you are married or in a committed relationship, we're going to talk about that as well. First of all, we're going to find out what is on your mind. And then we're going to find out what you're thinking about in the past, what you're thinking about in the future. And then this last energetic card we'll lay here will be how your person feels about you. So that is just the person that you are thinking about right now. So let's go ahead and ask for 4 cards for you. There we go. We are starting with the thinking woman. All right. So the thinking woman is someone who is learning, right? She has a scroll in her hand. She has a book in the other hand. I think she's going to ascend that staircase, which tells me that she's going to another level in her life because she is learning things that are going to take her places that are higher than where she is right now. Interesting. So you could be someone who is in school. You could be someone who is learning something new. Tell me about the past, please. Give me the card for the past. In the past, we have yin and yang. And the yin and yang is, it's positive action and it is intuitive. Sometimes it's logical. It's the two mixed, right? It's the intuitive with the logical. It's the action with the inaction. It is a balance of both. What do we have in the future here? Tell me about the future for Aquarius. Thank you. We have the second chakra. And the second chakra is the second chakra is your creative chakra. So the one that is, that you are, if you are someone who is a musician or someone who is a writer, that is the second chakra it's about self-expression. It's about being open to intimacy and being vulnerable as well. And there really is no way that you can be creative if you can't be vulnerable. They kind of go hand in hand. So we'll talk more about that. And then, how does your person feel about you? How does your person feel about you? We are going to grab one in the middle here. Oh, okay, so they're waiting for you to take action. Interesting. Aquarius, they're waiting for you to take action. I feel like they were chasing you for quite some time, but I feel like they're now waiting for you to take action. They're tired of the chase. We have door to romance. Look at that. So door to romance is just that, right? Walking through that door, starting a relationship. Is it something that you want to do? Is it something that you want to be committed? Do you want to be committed to another person? I feel like this is what's chasing you here, and I feel like you're running pretty fast. We have this new little deck here, which is the Island Time Wellness deck, and we're going to ask about what's on your heart. What sort of things are weighing on your heart? Tell me about what's on your heart here. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's on your heart? We have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So I feel like you need to be more focused for sure. What is on your heart? I think that it says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. So I hope that that's not the case. But I feel like either you're watching someone or someone's watching you. It could be online. And you're trying to make sense of what's going on with them. What are they looking for? what are you looking for in terms of watching this person online? What are they looking for exactly? Then we have the engagement ring. Okay, so I think you're watching them because you want to know their relationship status. So are they engaged? Are they in a partnership? Commitment, eternity, it says completion and union. So I don't know if this is someone who you have these feelings for, or someone who has these feelings for you. Let's do some clarifying here. Let's figure out what's going on. We'll get a little more of the story here for you. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I've already blessed these cards, so I'm just going to cut them for you here, and let's get going. All right, so we have the thinking woman. Aquarius, tell me about the thinking woman. Spirit, what do we have about the thinking woman? What is on Aquarius's mind regarding this education, schooling, perhaps university, learning something new? Tell me about the thinking woman, please. All right. First card we have is, yeah, there's a lot coming at you. If you're someone who is in university right now, there is a lot coming at you currently. You feel like your hands are full. This woman on the card has a book in one hand and a scroll in the other. She's about to ascend the stairs, and I think she's going to transform as she's doing that. When you become more aware of your surroundings and the things that you want to learn, when you have an in-depth knowledge, then yeah, it's almost like a thirst for knowledge, right? And I feel like that's why you feel things are coming at you really quickly, that you're trying to juggle a whole lot of things. School, work, family, all kinds of stuff. And then we have the Six of Cups. So I feel like you are learning something now that you've known since you were a child. So when someone said to you, what do you want to be when you grow up? I think you're studying that thing right now. And that is something that comes from you innately. I think that you were born with it. I think that you had a certain knowledge of it, and that it makes you emotionally happy to bring that thing from your childhood forward to teach other people. I feel like there is lots of mental health things going on with you, of course. With the thinking woman, if you are in fact in school and working, that there is a lot of stuff that needs to be worked out in the mind, right? School can be tough at any age, and if you're someone who already has a family, maybe in a relationship, then you are trying to drop some of those mental burdens. It's really hard. You can be really hard on yourself, I think, Aquarius, and you just want to be the best at everything. And the fact of the matter is we really don't learn anything if we don't make mistakes, right? Then you're going to close the chapter. So I feel like you are going to learn a lesson. You're going to learn many, of course, if you are in school, for sure. But I feel like you're going to close a chapter. The chapter could be school. The chapter could be what you used to do for a living. So I feel like I'm connecting with someone who maybe worked in an office, maybe as a receptionist, maybe in fast food. Maybe you had a couple of jobs. But I feel like those days are over. Now that you have a specialty that you're thinking about, I think you're either going to be able to open a charity, something that helps people, something that you've known. Maybe you're going to do oils, maybe you're going to be holistic. It feels like that, and I feel like the person that you were prior to this is no longer going to be noticeable. You're not going to see that old person anymore once you have all of the information that you need about the topic that you're studying. All right. So, yeah, and with that comes a karmic lesson. So something that you something that you wanted to learn, you did learn, and you learned a lesson, and so you'll never do something the same as you used to do it. You've learned better, and so as Maya Angelou says, right, when we learn better, we do better. So the yin and the yang here. Tell me about the yin and the yang. Is this action? Is this logic? Is this inaction? Tell me about the yin and the yang, please, for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is about balance, by the way. The yin and the yang is about balance, balancing action with rest, balancing logic with your intuitiveness. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this has been a long road for you, and finding balance has been a hard thing. I feel like it has taken many years to get where you are, that things have moved very slow, but I think you're finally catching your balance, and it feels good. Absolutely does. After being out of balance. And I feel as though you didn't understand you were out of balance until you got in balance, Aquarius. And so it's sort of like you don't really know how dark it is until you see the light. And then you realize that you were in the dark all along. But I feel like for you, I don't feel like you were in the dark, but I feel like you have had a long road to this point in your life, and that you're finally balanced. I feel like you feel as though you are winning, that you're having success, that you are definitely, other people are watching you succeed. You might have children that are watching you succeed, but I feel like that the fact that you have balance after everything that's going on, probably in your home life, work life, school life, that this is pretty impressive that you are having success in your balance, because it's taken a very long time to get here. The only reason that you're able to carry all of this is because you have transformed. You're a different person than you used to be. You've learned a lot, and it's changed the way you see yourself. It's changed the way you see others as well. So the old you definitely is dead. And then we see that there is the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands is about divine timing, right? 11:11. You see the Four of Wands here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's about being even and balanced. It's also about having some sort of a relationship that is feeling balanced as well, feeling very good, feeling like it's going pretty well. And the thing is, though, is are you going to get married? That's the thing. You've got a lot going on right now, and I feel like your person may want to talk about you maybe joining with them in marriage of some kind. I feel like, Aquarius, that is not really what is in your mind or on your mind right now, because really what's on your mind here is trying to get through school, trying to get your degree, and I feel like you're doing something that you need to create. So in fact, you are really more about being creative right now, being, using your self-expression, being vulnerable with people. I think this is something that you're learning. You could be learning psychology as well, because all of those things are to do with psychology. But nonetheless, creativity is where it's at for you right now, and that's what your mind is on in the future. Tell me about the second chakra, please. Yep, it's all about the learning. And the Page of Swords is someone who is younger. People who are younger, retaining information, learning from, getting big ideas and learning. But I feel like this Page of Swords is also someone who is watching you. So I feel like you're if you do have a person in your life right now, which I don't think you do, I don't think you have a person right now. I don't see that here. But if you don't have a person, this person is watching you. They do have the intent of wanting to get closer to you and maybe starting a relationship with you. But it's almost like it's on the verge of stalking, right? It's like they're going through your Facebook page, finding out where you were at certain times, finding out who you're with, and it doesn't feel sinister, but it feels a little creepy. I don't think this is your person. I think this is someone who is interested in you. It could be someone that you already know, but it's someone that has access to your social media, and they're watching there. I feel like they are having feelings of love for you, and they're trying to figure out, is Aquarius single? Is Aquarius with someone? Because I think that they want to come forward and speak their truth. The Queen of Swords, right, is about speaking your truth. Now, you're pretty good at speaking your truth. I'm just saying, Aquarius, you're pretty good at that. So I think it's going to be a two-way street here. There's going to be lots of conversation about love. I don't necessarily think that you are ready for being, held down to a relationship right now. You got a lot going on, but I think that you're going to be very honest, and this person's going to be very honest with you as well. You really have a lot of work to do yet. You have burdens that you need to drop from things that have happened in the past. You're kind of holding grudges, I think. You might be holding grudges against this person, in fact, but I feel like there's some things that you need to drop, and you need to release those things in order to be able to carry forward and to be, you know, clear-minded, so you can be that vulnerable, creative person that you long to be, right? So you can move forward in your life and figure out what it is that you need to do. How is your person feeling about you? I feel like they feel you are running and they are chasing. And that makes sense that we got this message here, because I feel like they feel that you are unattainable. That you are so busy that they can't really seem to nail you down anywhere. It's like nailing jello to a wall. They want a new start with you, right? They want this new start with you, and you are kind of bored with it. You're really not having it. I don't think that your eyes are on a relationship right now. I think there is someone out there who really wants to have a new start with you, but I think they're not your person. I mean, they could be someone who is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I don't feel like they are the person who is your person. I feel like they want to date you and get to know you, but I don't think you have the same feelings, but they have been chasing you for a while. And then we have the Five of Swords. You two could have had words. And so you probably know this person. You two could have had words. You got bored with them. They want to, you know, nail you down, throw an engagement ring on you, and you're not really sure that you want to do that. Of course, it could be the opposite, right? Flip it. Maybe you're trying to get engaged and that person is just not feeling it right now, but I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like there may have been some words between you guys, and that you're just not interested in what they have to offer right now, because you've got a lot of this going on. I feel like there's a lot of stress and anxiety in your home right now, in your home and at work and at school. I think you have a lot on your plate. You're overthinking most of it, but that makes sense for an air sign. But please don't overthink it. It's not rocket science. It's, you know, putting someone off because you have so much going on in your life is not a bad thing to do. This, though, is what concerns me, that you should probably work on either not holding grudges or work on throwing down some of the burdens, the passionate actions that people have taken against you. I feel like that is probably the first thing that you need to work on. I have the Fairy Oracle here, and I'm going to ask for advice. Advice for this reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. One card. One card for Aquarius, please. One card. There we go. We'll take that one. We have music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So if you are someone who listens to music, there's a message that you're missing. Something you listen to a lot, something that, it's music from your past is what it is. So something you listen to a lot from when you were maybe a teenager, maybe getting out of high school. I feel like there's a message there for you, and this might help you drop some of the burdens here. All right, that's all I have for you. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for clicking here. I will see you at the beginning of next month. Thank you so much, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.